Hi, I'm Barry Edelstein, Erna, Finci, Viterbi Artistic Director of the Old Globe. I hope you'll join us for Tiny Beautiful Things. The season at the Globe this year has a wide variety of material, and I'm very pleased that we have quite a few women playwrights in our lineup. All season long we have wonderful, wonderful plays written by women or based on material by women, and that's the case with Tiny Beautiful Things, based on the very famous book by Cheryl Strayed, who had an advice column on the internet called Dear Sugar. She turned it into a book that then the actor-writer Nia Vardalos turned into a play along with some colleagues. Tiny Beautiful Things is directed by the Globe's great friend James Vásquez. James directs Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas here every year. He also had a big hit with American Mariachi in the Old Globe, and before that a play called Rich Girl in the Cheryl and Harvey White Theater, and of course he directs all over San Diego and the country, and we're thrilled to have him. Tiny Beautiful Things really takes the material from Cheryl Strayed's Dear Sugar column and theatricalizes it. Sugar, Cheryl Strayed herself, is a character in the play, and then there are three other actors who write letters to Sugar for advice. Those three actors play about 25 different characters. And we're in Cheryl Strayed's house as she's sitting in her pajamas writing this stuff on her laptop, and these emails come in and we see these characters walk into the space and ask the questions that they're dealing with. Some are silly, funny, people asking for relationship advice, people asking for job advice. Some are sad, people coping with loss, people coping with trauma. And one or two are extremely wrenching, people dealing with past issues in their lives that are very, very heavy and challenging. It is a play, however, despite the emotional darkness of a few of the passages, that is overwhelmingly human. It is a play about how people just want to connect. These people are reaching out across the internet to Sugar because she has something to offer them. And she's digging deep into her own life experience to empathize and touch and make contact with these people. And empathy is what the show is about. It's about asking all of us to feel that we understand something about people who are different from ourselves. We are doing the first production after New York, the regional theater premiere. It premiered at the Public Theater in New York, and one of the interesting things about that run is that it had not one but two rave stories about it in the New York Times. A review that came out when the show opened, which said this thing is marvelous and wonderful, and a feature story in which the Times had heard that people in the audience were crying. They were so moved by the play, but not just crying, weeping, bawling, and so loudly that they were interrupting the show. So I thought, wow, that's really interesting. I'm going to go down there and check it out. And I went down to the public, and sure enough, I turned out to be one of those people just bawling my eyes out, as so moved by the story. So as we've been saying to our ticket buyers, you know, bring Kleenex. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the theater.